It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Oh, wasn't that a great start?
Well, it always is, I guess, especially when you struggle. So, hello and welcome everyone. It's 2022, the 10th of November. 10th of November, not a tent, okay? We don't have tents around here, at least.
No, but we have plenty of room for them.
That is very true. But why would you use them if you have other things to use?
Like a studio.
Like a house.
Garage.
I guess that helps, yes. So yeah, welcome everyone. We have very sad news to start with, obviously, and this will be also part of the show today. That Johannes Bjerregaard, right? Bjerregaard, yes. He has passed away last week on the 2nd of November at the age of 52. So since he was a groundbreaking SID composer, today any of your requests that are related to him, let it be a remix or a SID, will be prioritized when it comes to the requests. But of course you are free to request whatever you want. It's just that we would love to hear more melodies to honor his memory. He gave a lot to the scene, so.
He did indeed. There's quite a bit of remixes and whatnot of his SIDs. And yeah, he did 80 something SIDs. I have the numbers somewhere. I could check Deep SID if my machine could wake up properly. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. If I remember correctly, out of the 80 something SIDs he made, 19 of them are covered in some sort of remix.
Okay, you counted. It seems
86 SIDs, and 19 of them have been remixed.
Okay, yeah, so plenty of things to choose from, definitely. And as speaking for RKO, I see 55 remixes only on RKO, and that doesn't mean that this is all, because there were some albums he was involved at as well. So
yeah, if you search for him on Remix 64, you will find 85 of them. So a lot of them are from albums there.
yeah, indeed. So basically that will be it for today.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah.
Wait.
Not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I understand that you are still sad, but we are doing some...
This was your phrasing there. That was it
Yes.
for tonight. Thank you and goodbye.
Anyway, how would we feel about start with press play on tape?
I think that is an excellent idea.
Tiger Mission live at the Gathering 2003, and of course related to Johannes as well.
got to go.
Yep, good one by press play on tape from The Gathering of 2003. Oh my god, that's been 19 years.
It's been a while. They've been active for a while.
Yeah. They've been... When did they appear?
I don't know. I met them at the first Beat Live. They were already a band by then, so...
Okay, and that was...
That was 2001.
Okay.
So, presumably a while.
Yeah, and hello everyone on Discord as well. Hi on YouTube and on Twitch too. The Twitch people we can technically see on Discord. YouTube people we cannot, so sorry about that. We need to split our attention there sometimes, but it's working. I like LP Chips' why? I like LP Chips' approach here. Request, play everything from Johannes Bjerregaard. Given that my request is so uber, it must be prioritized to the top of your list. I win. Haha. Yes. I mean, that we can do. Oh, you got
hello.
some message there.
I did.
Did you? So, nice to see you peeps around. How was your week?
Busy. Threw away some 2 tons of crap from the garage and around the house. So, yeah, it's been busy.
And I left you alone with that because, well, he did that obviously when I wasn't at home.
Or you left so I could do that instead of you.
You will never know. It might be. But of course I had some company dinner and stuff this week, so I was away. And then he felt like doing it, so when I arrived it was already done.
Yeah.
But at least
I had no company and no dinner, so...
You had no company whatsoever except the cat.
Human company. They are good people, but they are not human.
Aren't people human though?
Well, that's kind of the joke.
Mm-hmm. But you always keep saying cats are good people.
Because they are.
Well, they
Some
are.
of them at least.
They are.
Our cats are good people.
Yes, they definitely are. And nice list of requests ahead. Mixing
very, very nice indeed.
And mixing SIDs and some archive entries and other stuff.
Yeah, speaking of SIDs, by the way, this one is a hard SID.
Oh.
Did he finally found it? So now I can actually finish the machine I got from GoHanks.
Wow, that would be really cool. And this is why you put away the tractor from here?
No, I was cleaning the table and organizing the cables.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they definitely look much better now than they did.
So a little bit, yes.
I give you that. Okay. Then how about carrying on with Shargo's request?
Shargoo!
No, not Shargoo. He's not goo.
He's not here either, so I can call him Shargoo.
Well, he is partially here, he said. He is working on an application there, so good luck with that, by the way. So, crossing fingers.
Oh, listening. Oh, sorry, Shargo.
Yeah, he is there. He is there. So yeah, Jeroen Brebaert, I guess. Brebaert. That is
because
so weird.
Dutch.
Because Dutch. Okay, sorry. That's why O and O are such a problem for me. Jeroen Brebaert and Special Agent 2001, which is also definitely Johannes's work. I mean, not the remix, but the original.
Fiddly-dum. No.
No fiddly-dum there.
No fiddly-dum.
Nope.
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 But blinky, 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 blink at the end.
But Johannes Bjerregaard is always delivering great tracks. So, yeah, lately I think Lala wondered as well, like where he is right now. We don't know.
I haven't heard anything from him in a while.
Yeah. And well, JB. So, Johannes Bjerregaard, Johannes Bjerregaard. So, you can just easily...
2007 was
the last release of him. Yeah, I wonder if he will ever return or he does other things.
Probably does other things, unless he suddenly decided, music, it's shit.
Well, I guess maybe even if he realizes that this is done, I'm done with remixes, he might be still involved with something or some projects, right?
Probably.
You never know.
Yeah, never know, indeed.
Did you know that Johannes' father, by the way, was a choral director and his mother was a singer?
Yes,
so
I
completely musician family. He started piano lessons at age 6 and was found to have a perfect pitch.
Indeed, he did.
But was not interested in classical music or further training. That's also very interesting. Sometimes people just reject the official teaching. And then, of course, later on they figure out what moves them really inside. So yeah.
Yeah, he seemed to know what he wanted to do and what was kind of his thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, in his early teens he fell in love with jazz, exclusive love even, so everyone has their own, I guess. And even while he was a keyboardist in his heavy rock band Dragon in early 1988. So, and after that, of course, in the 1990s, he attended Rhythmic Music Conservatory. After all,
yeah, that was a few years after he started releasing SIDs. I think his first ones were like 86 or something, and then most of them in 88, I think. And then he just stopped in 90. I guess he got other interests.
Yeah.
And moving to the US and whatnot.
Texas, mainly.
Taxes or Texas?
Texas. But did I say it right? No.
Taxes is what you pay.
Texas
is the place.
I did not say Texas. I don't like to say Texas. Who likes to say Texas?
Well, right? Saying it is fine, but paying them is maybe not so exhilarating.
Definitely. Oh, come on. Anyway, there are some requests lined up, right? On your end.
I have one queued up at least.
Yeah, exactly. So let's proceed with that one then. I also have some, but I think you're closer now to the thing. So this would be a SID, an original SID by Mr. Bjerregaard, and Ziduder requested that, and it is called Dreaming.
1988. It's weird.
So it's we aim to play it, but it doesn't want to play.
Apparently not.
What should we do?
Hold on. I'm just
holding on.
Do this real quick.
I'm absolutely holding on. Meanwhile, I'm just making sure that we have something here to lined up. Okie dokie.
Here we go.
You get it? We get it. That was a short ditty, but it was
123,
lovely.
as you could see on the screen, because it was on the screen.
Was it? Was it?
It was.
Oh,
It was.
yeah,
It was.
okay.
It was. It was. Yes, it was.
People asked us if there is a remix news for today.
There is not.
There's not.
I'm guessing Morty and Leia are busy.
Yeah.
So maybe next week.
Next week, and we are at October next week, right?
We are in November already. But
No,
yes,
but
the remix news for October. Yes.
Remix news only happens a month after, because we need to finish the month first to learn actually what kind of releases we have to introduce, right? So that's not working like you don't
Usually,
have
yes.
a time machine,
What?
don't you? Or do you? Do
It
you
would be-
have?
Yeah, it would
One.
be fun. Like Marcel, you're supposed to do a track for next month. Get on it.
Yeah, just a friendly reminder. You are supposed to finish this month, and then just go back, and that's it. I mean, it's I really like this series, Quantum Leap, right now that we currently follow. It's about a guy basically who, they invent time traveling, and
Well, first of all, it's based on an older series from
Yeah.
I think the early 90s or something like that. It's the plot is essentially that you can send your consciousness or whatever, or yourself. I don't know where the body goes, because when they go back in time, the person who goes back in time inhabits someone else's body. So I don't know where the original body goes, but I guess it's in cold storage or something.
probably,
And Marcel says, what?
yeah,
We have a time machine, so we went forward in time to check what you're doing in November, late November. Apparently you're releasing a track, then it said, or you said, that's that.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Marcel was also a member of Maniacs of Noise.
I think he still is.
Very early on. Yes, very early on. That's the point. Because first, the whole group was founded in '87 by Dutch teenagers Charles Dienen, Jeroen Tel, and Marcel Donnet. And the thing is that in '88, Johannes was the first non-founding member. So he did not found the group, but he was the first member to join in there who was not a founder. Yep.
So, founder Daddy Marcel.
Daddy Marcel, yeah. He's been through a lot. He must have been through a lot. I just always occasionally think of that, and my mind is blown. How many things these people have done over the years. And well,
You mean because they're old?
no, because they are experienced. I did not
That's
even
the same
use that.
thing.
That is not necessarily the same thing. You can be experienced at the age of 16.
Well, kind of.
If you go through
There's a-
like irregular things, like not most of the people
Yeah,
go through.
Sure.
Yeah, that's like it all depends. But yeah, I guess
And Lord Evil says that Ryo was also a member, right?
Ryo,
Yes,
yeah.
he was. And still probably is, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, he has definitely written very kind words last week as well. So the whole scene is in agony, basically, because of the happening. And yes, age of 52, Jesus Christ, that is very young.
That is
So-
indeed very young.
Yeah, that just sucks. And I think we might actually proceed right now with iZero's request. What do we say about that? How do we feel about that?
Which one was that? Let's see.
Arkanoid remix by some random one. I don't know, perhaps a doobie? And yes, this is not Johannes Martin Galway, obviously, but we said that you can request anything. But basically, of course, we will focus mostly on Johannes' tunes today. That
They have
doesn't
priority.
mean, yes, they have priority, but that doesn't mean that we don't play anything else. So here comes perhaps a doobie and Arkanoid Vocanoid mix. Love this finish of this song.
Circular one is not.
Okay, so the circular meters on the screen that you just have seen, they are not synced.
They are synced.
They are synced?
This is not.
Sorry, so they are synced. We have another meters on our monitor, but you don't see that, so why would it matter anyway? But those are delayed, you say.
This one.
Yeah, okay.
This one is not.
That one is not delayed.
No.
So even when
you can see.
Now when we talk, then it's still, it follows.
Yes.
So you can actually
not delayed.
Demonstrate how it happens, because
yes, like
bleep,
so.
Bleep, now we say something and it definitely moves. So it kind of follows whatever is happening.
In sync. The other one is not.
Yeah. And I wonder how much delay we have still during broadcasting there, because we
only have one camera. So this is probably fine.
Slay Radio Sun. I did not even think of that it's a sun. But it makes sense, actually. DJ Demon, definitely.
Yes. Rays of musical sunshine.
Musical sunshine. Lord Evil said Drunken Stone Boss was the best boss. Lol. Do you want to say that when he's sober he is boring? No, he's not. He's always interesting. We love him. And where were we now?
I think this is called a studio nowadays.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, used to be a flat.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's weird to think about that right now.
It is.
But there was actual cupboard and a bed here, and people used to live here. Now we just invaded the space. Unbelievable. Also, interesting fact, Bjerregaard's first computer was a Philips Odyssey console. I don't know much about that one.
No, me either. But I believe his next one was a ZX Spectrum.
A few years later, he saw and wanted a Sinclair ZX81. Instead, just before Christmas, and these stories start so well, I love those. 1982, his father bought him a Commodore 64 instead. This is how it all starts, right? It's like you have this idea, you had the same thing, like the same story. You wanted something, got something else, so disappointed. Why? And then all of a sudden, it just turns out it was a great idea of the parents, and they were not even aware of that. So.
Yeah, well, it wasn't my parents that kind of decided on the 64 for me.
No, that was you, actually.
Yes.
But there was a disappointment there before. I remember that you.
Yeah, right after I got the Spectrum, I visited a friend who had a 64. Then I went, oh, for fuck's sake. I got on one of those instead.
Yeah. But yeah, there are lots of good stories coming out sometimes of these happy accidents, I guess. So people just not getting a Commodore 64 but a +4 and then starting to translate things and not translate. Jesus Christ, why am I using translate? Because in Hungarian it is the same thing, but no, port. So starting to port games to the other platform, and because of that many other people could enjoy those. This is a good thing. This is like a really good outcome of those disappointments.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So it's
Sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes I think like accidents, really? Were they really accidents? Anyway.
Well, a sign of the times, I would say.
Yeah, I know. No woo-woo talk. So,
by the way, after the show is done, I will add some nice links and whatnot to Johannes's stuff on CSTV, Remix 64, interviews. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 interviews that I found, wiki page, and his YouTube channels. So you can peruse them as you wish.
as they wish.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Looks like an eventful life to me. So, SDK. Hi.
Hi.
I'm passing his message right now. We in Into DK would like to express our thanks to Johannes Bjerregaard for this gem, which is the second.sid. And I realize actually that his request might be not their own song, but I prepared that instead right now. Because of course they remixed this gem, and the song turned out to be a special one. We all know that, right? And we all know who are behind Into DK, right?
We do.
I mean,
Well,
we do.
We do.
You guys?
We all in here do. You probably know as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not a secret, right?
It is not a secret.
No, that Ace and Morty just sat down in the studio and did this, because why
Yeah,
not?
in like 24 hours or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a remix of the second Sid of his.
By the power of the dead.
Short one.
Yep, indeed. Second Sid, and of course you.
Or 50-second Sid.
50-second Sid, yes, and before that the Into DK remix of that. So, yeah, great work, guys. Again, Into DK.
Or decay. I don't think DK will appreciate something being in him. There's a scener called DK.
And Ace DK.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Okay. No questions asked.
Well, I don't know him. I just know of him. So I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Why would you? No. Checking something. God. I just cannot search in everything. Seriously.
What are you looking for?
Oh, no, not important. I'm gonna
Not
check it out.
important. Okay, so it's not important.
Well, it's important, but I'm gonna look for that later because obviously that search doesn't work as it is.
Or you're
Now we are
spelling it wrong.
We are better friends with Tractor than we used to be a year ago, but still I have some problems sometimes. Ever so slightly.
A little bit.
Not as many though. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, I mean, 50 seconds, it didn't give enough time to prepare for the next request, right? So that's why I was struggling so much.
Indeed. But, yeah. Cue uncomfortable silence, says DJ Demon. When?
No, well, it's over. Now it's all over. Because we were
Yeah,
just queuing, but now we are not queuing anymore.
Uh-huh.
That's why.
Yeah, we're not Russians, I guess. We don't queue.
Swedes queue a lot, actually.
Yeah, but not as much as Russians.
They do?
No, they don't.
Huh? I wonder what's going on here.
Russians do. Swedes don't queue as much as Russians.
I've never heard of this.
It's a thing. Like,
I thought that Swedes are the most queuing people ever. Like, they literally stand in the line for whatever reason, whenever they need to approach something, and they are absolutely standing there so civilized and they are not kicking each other for approaching the goal earlier. So I was thinking that you guys are the best with this.
it doesn't matter, or that doesn't mean that we like it.
Well,
We just realize it's the quickest way to actually get there.
see, intelligence, there. There you go.
Or queue, or stand in line, I guess.
Yeah, queue, stand in line. I guess one is American, another one is the British version of that, right?
Yeah, I
Both-
think so.
Both would be able to tell which one is which, or you would be able to tell for that matter, because
Ja, precis. Att stå i kö, äkta svensk närhet sedan 1612.
why 1612?
I don't know. If,
What happened there?
Kung Carl Gustav and whatnot.
They all of a sudden realized, now we need to stand in a line. From now on we will stand in a line always and forever.
Sorry, Gustav Adolf, not Kung Carl Gustav
Okay. But anyway,
the second.
it's a lovely feature of the nation. So. And we have such a nice request lined up. Oh my God, I love this song. This song made me cry so many times. It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yes,
It's
it is.
Again a related request here. Schmarko Snyder and Mahoney. Schmahoney. And Sweet, and this one is the one featuring Elsa Persson and Karin from Vissa Röster.
Karin Öjehagen.
Once again.
Karin Öjehagen.
Öjehagen.
Yes.
I'm learning the intonation there. Look at that. So a beautiful, beautiful song remix. And of course, thanks to Johannes, we have Sweet as a material of many, many great remixes as well. So here it comes.
You know, lately I have been having all these strange kind of dreams. I can wake up in the middle of the night and start searching for a three-headed monkey. What does that mean? And those rocks, they just kept falling and falling, and all I wanted was diamonds. I wanted to get out of there fast. What does it mean?
I saw dots, yellow dots everywhere. I was being chased through tunnels, endless tunnels. They were after me, hunting. What does it mean? And that spaceship, I could see the invaders coming from the sky, and all I could do was keep moving left and right and left, and hide from their bombs underneath the shelters. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I want to know what it means. You hear that?
You know, this happens 10 to 20 times a day, with flashbacks and sweat.
I'm not sleeping. I'm afraid to close my eyes. It's coming back anytime. Memories I don't want. Memories are eating me from the inside.
I cry, my body's shaking. You probably don't notice, do you? I've been hiding this from day one. You won't see it. You really think I'm normal, don't you? You think I'm normal, don't you?
Normal? Yes, I'd like to be normal. Whatever it'll cost, please make me normal.
Everybody
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
This song is so sweet. Like
Indeed,
it's
it is.
very, very sweet.
So sweet,
Literally
it's even called sweet.
Yep.
Very,
Oh.
very sweet.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I have two Slay Radio windows, I realized, and then I couldn't manage the request because on one I was tagging one and on the other it didn't appear.
Oh,
Oh god, not good.
that's why there's the refresh button on there.
Yeah, I realized
And yes, we need to rebuild it.
Yeah, I know. I did not want to start this right now, but I already told this several times, so I guess it's
couple.
boring. Yes, ever so slightly boring. Ah, right.
Yeah, that thing still lags. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna look at that later.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
What did you find there?
I just changed it a little bit. Never mind, it doesn't.
No, especially that no one else sees it, only us. So that makes a lot of sense to talk about it now.
Yeah, kind of like searching for something.
Good evening, Dasse. Hi.
Hello! Why did I sound so weird there? I don't know, like a German trying to speak, no, Frenchman trying to speak English. Hello! Like, what's his face in the army thing? What's it called? Jesus, I lose all the names now.
Don't do that.
Listen
do that.
carefully, I will only say this once.
Ah.
Hello, it's called.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not good with actor names at all, but yes,
That's
definitely.
the series name.
Yes.
Hmm.
Berka request Super Mario Nintendo Game Boy Megamix. I mean, which one?
Boing.
I guess there are probably several of those. So, and then of course the question comes if we can play it, but probably we can. It's just that, yeah, we need to look for it. We need to work hard to find it. And we have a very funny request lined up for Saffron. Funny because it happens very rarely that we play Adlib songs, I think.
Very rarely.
Yeah, but he requested this one and it's totally legit since it was also made by Johannes, and this is called Gopher. So it's a PC Adlib piece, basically.
Yeah. And apparently it's not for commercial use.
No,
So-
but we are not using it commercially, are
No.
we?
No, but it says music and driver by Johannes Bjerregaard, copyright
92.
1992, not for
Yeah.
commercial use. Exit tune with space. How much space does it need? I don't know.
You need a lot of space to exit that tune. Okay, but it sounds exciting. 3.5 minutes of Adlib goodies. So,
Yeah.
shall
So,
we carry on?
Let's try that, shall we? All right. Here goes Gopher.
lovely piece, isn't
Indeed.
it? And of course, the jazzy bits are so there.
Yeah, and the soundscape reminds me a lot of Sonic on the Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, definitely. I started to wonder actually why Adlib didn't become its own thing, because if you think of it, it had a lot of possibilities as well, but somehow
it was limited in its programmability. I know JCH wrote some driver for it as well, back in the day, like early 90s or whatever. And yeah, it was apparently horrible to work with, so that's why it didn't become a thing.
People just didn't like to work with it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, still remember some of the games that we used to play, and then they had like Adlib melodies. It was still like feeling, like seriously, it was great. I mean,
it was seriously feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it's first it sounded, of course, a bit weird, but once you got used to it, then yeah, I have really happy memories about that actually.
Yeah. Well, it was better than most things you heard on the PC at the time, so unless you had a funky, awesome card or whatever. But, yeah.
Saffron said you should listen to Vibrance tunes for Adlib, JCH Drax, etc. Oh, I can totally
and
imagine
Laxity,
that.
I think, made something as well. But yeah, I think those were all made in JCH's driver. For Adlib. Can't remember the name of it. JCH.
Ziduder says, except that it was used in every game and successive sound card. Yeah, for how long? I mean, I definitely had some lack of like computer times, probably between 88 and 93-ish. I guess that was probably the most popular period for it. But it's not like right now we run an Adlib remixes website, or you don't really see radios playing Adlib songs. Are they? Are there such radios?
Well, we just played one, so...
Well, yeah, but that's...
But no, it's... I
not
don't
really
think it's
dedicated,
a thing.
so this is how I meant it didn't become a thing, because
it's like I said, it reminds, or rather the soundscape is very similar for most of the tracks, but I guess that was one of the problems JCH was trying to fix with his player, that you could actually do something funny with the soundscape. But there we go.
Yeah, modland.com has tons of Adlib stuff. I never really occurred to think of that I might search for them, but hearing this song right now, for example, after that, happily gotta look into this, seriously. And we have Marcel.
Hi, Marcel.
Who requested a nice tune from the Nexus 6581 album of Rhine, the second one.
Wow.
Is this what we will say after this? Like, everyone will know. Wow. Then it's him, yeah. So Pimple Squeezer 6 is the request. And I think I might have seen it not only... No, it was him requesting it, but it was like he posted to request anyway. So, yeah, here comes mine. Pimple Squeezer 6. wow, what happens when two musicians like Ryan and Johannes, they just, well, they didn't literally come together. I think, yeah, they have never met, according to Ryan's post that he posted last week, but they mutually respected each other. And what happens when Ryan remixes one of his works? He was influential on him as well.
This happens.
This happens. It's fantastic, seriously. So yeah, deserves all the attention.
Yeah,
Good material, good
definitely.
composer, good remixer. What can go wrong? Literally nothing. And then, of course, we went down that line that do you have Pokey Atari remixes? That would be something too.
Oh no, at least we have our beloved 64 back here.
Yeah, that's lovely. And now we really need to find the rest of the studio decoration because it's still
missing.
Still somewhere.
Indeed.
But we will be okay. We will be fine. Gonna be alright.
Max Levine says Bjerregaard was also Ryan's favorite Sid composer, correct? Yes, that is what he has said many times. In his remix that he posted 2 days ago of Sweet on YouTube, he writes, his melodies taught me how to phrase and how to make them breathe, when to set in the right amount of vibrato. He did the impossible with three voice Sid chip. For me, he was the best of them all.
Well, if Ryan says that, then
Yeah.
I
It says something.
kind of believe him then.
Yeah.
I think. Ever so slightly, maybe. Oh, Saffron said we dare to enter an Adlib tune in Revision Old School Music Compo this year. Why wouldn't you? I mean, definitely it's... Well, okay, it's PC, but it's old school. Now it counts as old school, right? If you think about that.
Definitely it
Nearly, I mean, not nearly, 30 years. Like 30 years old, the Adlib tunes. Jesus. Got 11th place. It doesn't matter. It's not the place that matters. We know that, right?
Yeah.
So, wow.
It definitely has that retro sound to it. You kind of recognize it
Yeah,
pretty quick.
they needed to use all their creativity to get something, squeeze something out there. And we have a lovely request here by DJ Demon, who I guess not only wants to hear but might want to see as well this C64 intro, because this would be Uridium checkerboard intro by Bricks and Access, and of course the music is made by Johannes, obviously. And yeah, it's short and sweet, and I guess you lined it up, right?
I did indeed.
Okay, then I
So
will
let's
just
play it. Play it.
this.
Uridium checkerboard intro by Bricks plus XS. And XS,
Sorry.
I would say.
Yes, Bricks
Yes.
of Plush and
Yes.
Access, yeah.
Yes.
Yep, over. That's it.
Yeah, buzz fade on that one.
It happens. And released in 21 March, apparently. So, recent work.
Yeah, quite nice. Don't know if the song was new though. Yeah, I recognize it, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
If anyone knows the name, give us some info, maybe.
I guess there should be some even under the. Hang on. Yeah, but the difficult thing is sometimes, of course, they don't name it, but CSDB
Yeah.
should. So
Should, but don't need to find it.
no, we will just.
We can look later.
You can always have a look yourself as well. Uridium checkerboard intro on a CSDB as well, and then everything is listed who did what there. So we don't go into the details, but definitely Johannes created the music, and that's
Did
the
you
most
find
important.
which one it was? Because I saw you had it on your screen there. Didn't you?
Yeah, there's a list here, but the thing is that it's not. Yes, the chase.sid is used for this one. Yes, so it's in his issue.sc directory, and chase.sid is the music. And then the only question is, of course, when that was
It
created.
does sound very chasey, like a car game kind of a thing.
Yeah. Like, let me check this thing out.
Let me chase it up.
So many chases there. 88. It's 88. So, yep, they used it for the intro. Yeah, what a lovely work. I mean, that keeps happening as well. If a music is good, it's still good. Even after
Indeed.
30, 40 years.
Yeah, and like Ryan said, he was a master of the melodies.
We all love melodies. Except when someone doesn't, but I know
Well,
there are some people
we do.
in moderation, you want to say?
No, if it's a good melody, it's a good melody.
Okay, that's cool.
So, yeah. There's different ways of using a good melody.
That is very true. And by me, there's no moderation regarding that, so that's why I'm sometimes afraid if I just overdo it, because when it comes to good melodies, there's no limit. That it's enough.
Well, if you put them all in one song, it might be too much.
Or in one mix. Well, okay, no, sometimes, you just need to have a monotonous song in the middle of that. There's a breather that you need that. Otherwise your ears will start to ring. No.
Or just start to ignore everything because it's just too much.
Well, it's never too much for me. I guess that's the problem. Anyway. Let's carry on with carry on. Ha ha ha. Sorry about that. Yeah. Very good request. A very old favorite of mine. Basically one of the first C64 remixes I fell in love with as well, and obviously it's the well-known Stormlord, which is known by everyone. I'm not sure if the remix is known by everyone, most of you know it anyway, but it's a big classic. And it's made by Enjoy of the Soundwavers, and it has vocals, and it's really cool because this is Seneca's Marble Pack. And the song features Simona. Probably she's the vocalist there. And this is Stormlord, so...
It's a Stormlord.
Yeah. Should I?
Yes.
Tornerai, dai lasciato dietro le Non è possibile per me cancellare quei giorni vissuti con te e volo libera tra il cielo e l'atmosfera come una pioggia che mai cadrà, un'eternità, il sole nascerà davanti alle mie braccia, riscalderà quel freddo che c'è dentro di me, libera, adesso sono libera, lo dici senza una logica, una lanterna magica, e sempre vedo te, perché non guardi, perché vai via da me, perché non piangi e piango io per te, perché mi lasci e te ne vai, perché mi uccidi.
A lovely, lovely, lovely tune.
Very lovely and quite old by now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is from 2004 even, right?
It's quite early on, yeah.
Yeah, so 2004 July the 2nd when it was released.
Wow.
Yeah. And I can
That's
also
A
imagine
while.
like how successful it got first when it came out, because it wasn't really a regular thing to have vocals on remixes by then.
Well, there were a few. We had Enjoy with that one, and the Commando High Score, Mackay.
Mhm.
There was Visa Röster. Who else? There were quite a few. What's the guy's name who did some rock tracks? Puffy 64.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, there were a few.
There were, but yeah, this one is definitely some quality work there, so
Yeah, definitely.
nicely done. And I was always wondering about the lyrics actually, and I think somewhere I found them, and the language of that
Italian.
Yes,
Because Enjoy is Italian.
Aha.
And yeah, friends with DHS. They're in the Sound Wavers, both of them.
Mhm. Yeah, it's amazing how some languages can just sound like music to your ears, even if you don't understand any single word. Maybe sometimes it's better that you don't, but they really sound great. So
Any lyrics? There we go, Italian version. Here are the lyrics, Italian and English versions on the Remix 64 page of this very song.
Whoa, cool.
I can't stay here anymore, still on your picture, crying for you that are not here,
No.
while the life inside me floods away,
No.
etc. So, yeah, you can find that the whole lyrics in both Italian and in English on remix64.com.
Very emotional.
Indeed.
Look at that. Oh yeah, right. 2 entries, of course. Oh, and we have Max Levine with us as well, who requested a Sid.
Oh, Very nice. And very short.
Very nice. It's a 1 minute SID. I mean, there are some sound effects involved and all of that, and very short subtunes there. But we suppose you wanted to hear the first subtune, I guess.
Hopefully, because that is what I lined up. So
It would be hard to line up like a few seconds and then it jumps further. So yeah.
well, it kind of automatically goes to the next one if you don't have loop enabled. So it have just played all 25 of the subtunes,
Yeah,
mostly probably sound effects and whatnot.
Yeah, but I guess you can just activate the loop, so at least it can.
It is.
Okay, that's good. Okay, then shall we carry on with Eagles?
Let's eagle away.
So it's a very short but sweet piece, I would say. That's
quite a if I remember correctly, quite a few remixes of that. Well, at least two. Hazel did one, and who else?
the Eagles remix.
Actually,
Hang
yeah,
on.
there's 5.
5.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's
There,
not too.
there you are. Eagles by MRT, Hazel, Miguel F. Etema, Hazel again, and Mixer.
Amazing how many people get inspired by other great musicians' works, right?
Indeed. Barry says, as sad as Johannes Bjerregaard dying has been, it let some of us who had never listened to his work before listen to his work hear it. And I gotta say, that space game music of his, you could have told me it was an undiscovered Hubbard piece and I'd have believed it. It's fantastic. Yeah. So, well, it's unfortunate that it took him dying for you to get to the songs, but yeah, there's something to it. I guess there's a reason why art sells more after the artist has passed. For instance, there's, I don't know, weird kind of a different, not weird, but different kind of appreciation for the art after the fact.
Yeah, because it's something that you cannot really turn back. You cannot really turn back time, and it's a really, really sad thing. In a way, it's very sad that also, like, some painters are only valued after they have passed away.
Yeah, like Van Gogh was piss poor when he died, I believe.
So sad.
And he's painting himself for like billions or whatever it is, but a lot.
It's crazy. Well, at least he left an inheritance for his loved ones. I guess that's great, but yeah, just sad to think about that.
Yeah, well, I haven't looked into that part too much. Just know that it's...
it applies to all arts, basically. That's why I brought it up, because it applies to all arts, but in a different form, of course, because paintings sell differently than music does.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
The principle that sometimes they are valued after they have passed is a bit sad. At the same time, of course, that's human nature, I guess. So we just need to deal with it.
Yeah. And Barry says there's also a mental amount of SIDs to listen to and only so many hours in a day. Very, very true.
Yeah, I mean, listen through the whole HVSC. I wonder how many hours that would take right now.
Yeah, you could probably estimate it within a day or two or so, I think. because you do have the song length database. So technically you should be able to kind of assess how much time it would take.
God.
It's a lot though.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's scary even to think about that. So, Proton of Finnish Gold. Hi.
Hello, Proton.
He had a beautiful, beautiful request, and we interrupt how Johannes runs right now and go to Gear Shed a little bit, because he did the original of this beautiful piece. But since this beautiful piece is monumental, it's a long track, but it deserves all the attention. That's why it's like, it's not a track that you fade out even if it's long, because it has everything included there and you don't really get bored about it either. It's a cooperation between rock and JLD. Why do I say G? I still say G.
OG.
So, OG.
Swedes do that a lot as well. So especially when you go to the office, you hear quite a bit of Swedish. So yeah, that's how we pronounce J. Ye.
Yeah.
Oh ye.
Yeah, it's just
Hear ye,
sometimes
hear
so
ye.
lovely. Yeah. So yeah, the Smile to the Sky, which is a recent remix that first they premiered on YouTube, and some people were actually waiting for the premiere on YouTube. We were there as well.
I
Yeah.
was actually hooking up the other side of this studio, the production side, as it were, and had literally just connected the last few cables on that side, and that was the first song I heard in this studio.
I think that's a great start for the studio, actually.
Yeah, it
You
was.
think so too? So, shall we?
We shall.
Okay.
JLD and Rock.
Smile to the sky.
Smile to the sky indeed.
Oh,
Look up and
right.
smile. And JLD is teasing us and saying there's going to be a new release by JLD and Rock on Saturday.
And if they do that late afternoon, evening, then I can smile to the sky basically without internet because I cannot really be there.
Well, you have your mobile, don't you?
It doesn't matter. You are not supposed to use any internet or whatever up in the air when you are flying.
Ah, true.
That is the problem. Oh God. Ah. How will we hear this? The last one, this one actually we heard together in the studio. That's very true.
Yes.
Like this is what we did.
Yes.
So we were prepared.
And Fluke says, bloody hell, what a song. I agree. Very, very nice.
Okay. All I can promise, I'm gonna smile to the sky on Saturday. Yes, and we started to talk about the fact that the moon is in the sky. Yes, but it's above our atmosphere, okay?
Yeah, but if you look at the sky, there it is, the moon.
Well, it is there, technically, but it's outside our atmosphere.
Sure.
So.
But it's still in the gravitational well of the Earth.
Okay. Next time I'm gonna smile to the moon then.
Yeah, come back when we have footprints on Mars or something that orbits another bodily mass
Yeah.
than Earth.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, nice kind of. It's a very emotional tune actually.
It is very. And it was someone, I think it was Proton, who mentioned earlier that BHF passed away in 2018, I think it was, senior. And Gary Shelter wrote that song for the demo that was released in his honor.
Ah, right.
Oh yes, very emotional.
And Kane, whatever fascinating fact is that the moon is made of cheese.
I've seen it in a
No.
movie. It's called Wallace and Gromit something. They go to the moon and actually pick some cheese before they go back home. Cheese!
I'm telling you why it cannot be cheese. Because if it would be cheese, I would already have been there and ate all of it. Would eat all of it.
I don't think they make that long ladders.
I would figure it out. I like cheese.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
That
without
much?
leather as well.
Now
Not
I
the
know.
problem.
Now I know how to make her do anything I want.
Well, okay, I'm not Zelda. Zelda likes cheese even more, of course. Our little 10-year-old kitten, Zelda, loves cheese.
Oh,
But her mom doesn't, so I don't understand this genetics there. Something is
she
wrong.
likes. It's kind of what we tried to lure them with, so they would do what we asked them to.
Mm-hmm.
And with Poco, it was ham, and with Zelda, it was cheese.
Yeah, everyone, each to their own. And by the way,
Yeah.
she's complaining outside right now.
Z-Duder did some Unix magic there with grep and cut and tr and awk, and calculated that the length of HVSC is 102 days, 19 hours, 30 minutes, and 19 seconds.
Come on, this is
So-
not too bad. This is doable.
Yeah,
Like, if we
definitely.
don't sleep for 102 days,
Yeah.
and if we sleep for 102 days, it will be adding up about... that's well, let's be optimistic about 8 hours of sleep. So that would take about...
Half a year-ish.
We have 816 hours of sleep. No, that's... Yeah, no, yes, exactly. 816 hours of sleep. So then this would expand the listening to OSIDs kind of thing. And that translates to how many days? Yeah, it's doable. I guess it's
just
doable.
34 days. So 102 plus 34 is 136 days. So if that is all you do, you can get through HVAC in 140-ish days.
Wow, that's mind-blowing. Will you remember though even to half of it? That's also a sad thing when you listen through so many great songs and then half of it you won't remember because it's so intense. But not complaining, this is certainly better than going through YouTube, as we mentioned it last time.
Yeah.
So
What did we say? We looked it up. It was like a silly amount, like
How many-
20,000 hours of video every minute or something
Yeah.
silly like that.
and counting. So
Yeah.
yes, no one would be able to go through the whole internet anymore, or download the whole internet for that matter, right? And guess what we have lined up here?
Oh, do I have to?
I guess you can. It's a big favorite of many people, and it's not an official RKO release, and Marcel is involved in it.
Ah.
And
Then it is not just a favorite of many people. It is literally one of my favorite tunes of all time ever, or
so
any genre.
you are not many people. You are
Of-
not one of many people.
Of any genre.
Yeah, okay, but you are not many people. So many people like it, and you like it too. That is what you want to say.
Well, me liking it too seems like the understatement of the year.
Okay. So, Lord Evil wants to hear Marcel Donné's sweet early work print, but also someone who was too lazy to post it into the request list because he thinks he's special, who is called Kane, right? He said it to me like, this is the only request that I have for now, and that's it. And I said that, well, Lord Evil already requested it, and then, well, he asked who stole the show, right? So, no, but both of them requested it. Kane just went behind everyone's back, as usual. So, yeah, hi, we love you, by the way. Lord Evil and Kane want to hear Marcel Donné's sweet early work print, and probably Slaygon wants to hear it too. And probably me too, because it's a
Always.
good one. Yeah.
what a lovely, lovely take. And Marcel says, where did he say that? He said, God, I miss having that CS80 under my fingers.
No.
Yeah, it's a pity you sold it, but I understand. It's a beast of a machine. And you could always pop by Ryan's and fiddle with his thing.
If you miss your synth, you can just always pop by the church.
Yeah,
Because why not? That's what you do every day, right?
every Sunday at least.
Yeah. The new Sunday service, as we know it. Mm.
Yeah. No, he actually that particular version has a few bugs in it and whatnot, and he wanted to replay it and re-record it, so he did a new version of this. But it's the early work print, that this particular version we played now, that is my favorite, because I can, when I close my eyes, I can see him play it, and with all the emotion that goes into it and all of that, which just makes it very special to me. And of course, the sweet, sweet melody of Johannes Bjerregaard in there. So yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, nothing.
So yeah.
Definitely agree. It's a very emotional and very beautiful piece.
It is indeed.
And it really seems like the whole evening proves that nothing can go wrong when you have a great composer and there is a great remixer coming in the way, and then they just do a blast. So yeah.
Blast off.
A blast of blast. And FS, you have just missed Enjoy and the Stormlord. Look at that. But yeah, we will play your request. I guess actually we will start with that now, because yeah, let's keep some balance here. Because then the next tune is not Johannes related, but the tune after that will be. So no worries, we still have some material to go through. Still wondering what should we do with Bjerregaard's request, which is the Super Mario Nintendo Game Boy Mega Mix, which I searched for it, I really did, and I do not know which particular one or where is it available or how can we find it. But yeah, I guess it might remain a question. We will see. So, well, if you feel like giving us a ping where that can be found, we can check it out if we can actually play it, because we need to check that out first. And then now, FS said, have you already played? Yes, we did. If yes, then please a tune by Adlib Alliance. Sure, absolutely. And what if we play a tune that we don't really play regularly? And I definitely don't mean Last Ninja, because that we definitely play regularly. This would be a Trace of Space album premix, the latest release of Adlib Alliance from 2020. And I guess just let's give it a spin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kerrang!
Krang, the latest release of Sidrip Alliance 2020. And yeah, I'm
Quite
happy
nice.
about the album. Yeah, looking forward to that. Also, I like this question of Proton. I came 30 minutes late. Did you came Kate? Like, came 30 minutes late, I assume. You played Rhine Suite already. No,
We did not.
we did not.
No. We did not. But yes, I think I have it queued up somewhere, either on this one or that one. It's somewhere around here.
But yeah, that we need to kind of figure that out first before we line up anything.
It's fine. It's somewhere in one of these tabs that we have like a billion of. It's kind of how you usually compute. You have 73 billion tabs, and the fact that you now can group tabs doesn't help the fact that you just open more and more and you never close them.
Yeah,
It's a great way of archiving things for later, and then you never go through any of that
really
anyway.
don't. Yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever. And they introduced these groups of tabs, and I still can't handle that. I tried, I swear, but it doesn't work for me that much. Instead, I'm sticking with like 50 tabs, and I wonder why my machine gets slower sometimes. I wonder. So yeah, it
Yeah.
happens.
It does.
But then it's all good. I close the browser and everything is solved.
I have a little bit of deja vu here. Z-Duder says, that's a really good tune. This could be said more succinctly as exclamation mark great if this Discord had a decent bot.
Ever so slightly criticizing. Yeah, I mean, I guess we still have a lot of work to do, especially you, because I'm not involved with bots that
Yeah, I
much.
was kind of thinking of ways to, because I started thinking of that, having voting and such on IRC as well, but that would need to connect to the account on slayradio.org and all of that. So,
Too complicated.
who is this
So many
Rick
things.
Hawkman on Twitch saying, shame on you that you do not know Johannes Bjerregaard. Who is he talking to? I don't know. Just earlier he said that Johannes Bjerregaard died today. No, he died on 2nd of November, which is why we are doing this show. And
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
we
just
are
wondering.
playing like over half of the songs we have played so far today are either originally made by him or made by him. So there you go.
Maybe he talks to someone who
Yeah.
we don't see
Well,
right now.
there's nobody talking to him that I can see. So I don't know. Maybe he's on the wrong channel. and
Yeah,
Trying to talk to someone else. I don't know.
yeah.
Either way, we do know of Johannes Bjerregaard, and yes, we are playing his songs. Many of the songs, at least.
Well, yeah, we try to honor his memory today, and of course his awesome melodies.
Z-Duder has a theory. Says might be referring to people talking about not being familiar with his Adlibs or SIDs or whatever. That was said a while ago.
A
Yeah.
while ago, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, I guess we might never know. We have so many channels right now. It's very confusing actually sometimes to follow all the discussions there.
Yeah, this is why it's so nice to actually have them in the same channel,
Yeah.
both IRC or Twitch and IRC. That mirror to Discord
Yeah, exactly.
makes it a lot easier.
And of course, YouTube is good for archive purposes, so probably we won't go away from there because of that.
No.
Yeah, there is a
just need
discussion there
just
too.
need to figure out a way to bridge that discussion from there into Discord as well. But we'll get to that eventually when we have done all of the other things on the to-do list.
yeah, indeed, still some to do there.
To-do.
Indeed. So,
Are you looking for?
no, I'm just
Browsing.
browsing. Yeah, it's nothing special here, but we have definitely a request lined up here for Dasse. And again, it's Johannes's original tune, remix of the original. And this would be Tim Forsyth and MACH Subtune 3 extended. Let me see.
Mac.
Yeah,
Of course.
Mac.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Mac or
MACH.
MACH.
We say MASH.
Mash?
Yeah, for the TV series, which is kind of spelled the same way with the dots and whatnot. So, Hoodledum.
Very nice tune by Tim Forsyth.
Very, very nice. I
Meg.
love that lead part, especially in the latter part of the remix.
Yes.
Yeah, really lets loose. Very nice.
Absolutely. Very nice piece. Both by Tim and Johannes as well.
Apparently this Rick Hookman is from the group Blackmail.
Ooh,
RH Swapper, I guess it is then.
hello there. And which channel he is writing from? Because Twitch?
Yes.
I definitely don't see him there.
No, because he keeps resetting that chat, so like
Okay.
big chunks of it disappears.
Okay, well, good to know. And hi, welcome around here.
I think it is, at least.
Yeah, it seems like people...
Yes, it is.
Usually after 10, some people go to sleep. Today it just does not happen for some reason. So, and the message out to Annette Halbestunde that we started with Tiger Mission. We started the whole show with Tiger Mission of Press Play on Tape. So we played that song already, but we are very happy to play you anything else you kind of name here and that we are allowed to play, obviously. So just feel free to send another request and we will see what we can do about it. But yes, that one was played, unfortunately.
No, not unfortunately.
Well, it was very
It was
fortunate
very
that we
fortunate.
played it, but of course you didn't hear it. That was the unfortunate part.
That is
So,
very unfortunate indeed.
yeah. And the Julmus season apparently started in Sweden, which is the Christmas drink. I'm not really sure if anyone else around here
It's like
has similar.
it's like Coke but better.
I actually wonder if this is a very Swedish thing, or is there anything similar in Norway and Denmark and the Netherlands and Finland, or is this like a very special Swedish
I think
thing?
it's quite Swedish, but I don't know if they have it in Norway or Denmark,
Okay.
or if it's tradition. Let's say we have Julmust and Påskmust, which is essentially the same thing.
It's just the label is different.
Yeah,
So it's one is for Easter and one is for Christmas, and this is literally the Christmas Coke that you can get here. So I think Coca-Cola tried with competing with some of his own products here when it comes to this Julmust thing, but it's so traditional that they just royally failed.
yeah, because
So-
it's been around since the Viking times, but well, it was kind of different.
How is it
Um,
done? Because this one doesn't contain caffeine, right?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know actually.
Okay, so probably they just had the method very early on for that, and it's so traditional that Swedes just don't go for anything else when it comes to Christmas. And when is the proper time to start to drink it?
Now, as soon as it's
November?
available.
November?
Yes.
Well, nowadays everything is available, like,
No.
I don't know,
No, it is not.
3 months
not
before
Julmust.
Christmas. No,
Yeah, but not year round.
not
It's
yet.
a very seasonal thing.
I know, but I just wanted to refer to the crazy times when you get newsletters like 60 days until Christmas. Just in case you wouldn't remember, you need to spend some. Bye.
So apparently, originally, it's a recipe that some Swedish dude got from Germany. So yeah,
So then Germans have one iteration as well, I assume, right?
I would assume so.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, interesting.
yeah, just an interesting thing. And we have a requester calling herself, I'm assuming, Ivana Hampelot. Good for you.
I can guess who that is. Yes.
Yeah, I have some ideas too. But for reference, now we call it her, okay? So anyway, the request is Sky Martial Arts and the Abyss game to emulate the past mix, which is this time not Johannes related, but a request. so we will play it.
Warning, incoming message.
This one is for all of those people who still want more of all the great tunes sung by the Commodore and feel the world is moving just a tad too fast.
Synchronizing.
We feel nostalgic about these songs because it reminds us of a time that we have lost, and now we're keeping it alive while having a blast, emulating the past.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dum, dum, slap bass. Dum, down. Dum, dum.
Bjerregaard would be very happy to hear that again.
Of course.
As usual. The slap bass.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone else around here who doesn't like slap bass?
I don't think I've heard of anyone else, no.
It's her, it's especially her.
Yeah, it's her.
This is her
Thing.
specialty, yeah.
Yes, kink.
Seinfeld had the favorite jingle of hers, probably, with all the slap
Yeah.
bass. Oh God, we are in the last hour, and I just realized we have about 42 minutes left from the whole show. We still have some music ahead, so
Well, that's good.
not
Would be boring
complaining.
listening to us talk for 42 minutes and then just, okay, bye-bye then.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. I don't vote for that either.
No, not good.
Not good, not good.
And Z-Duder posted a meme. What sounds? Such tune, so much slap bass. Speeds of 3.
Slay radio. Maybe at some point we would need some new jingles as well.
Yeah, at some point. I think I actually wrote an email like 5 years ago, but I never sent it out.
To who?
To a bunch of people saying, "Oi, would you want to do a couple new idents and whatnot?"
Those that don't ask for help will never get help.
Well, I
thing.
was about to send it, but then I don't know, something, and it's somewhere in a text file currently. Yeah, I kind of write down ideas and whatnot, thoughts, kind of here and there, and then I lose them. They're on a file somewhere, on a hard drive somewhere. I have a box full of hard drives in there. Yeah. At some point I might want to go through them or something.
Yeah, I guess Ziduder is right about the fact that we should stop saying at some point, because this point is some point just saying, and very, very right actually, because there are just so many things to do and so little time as usual, but finally we will get there. Actually, I completed the upload of the mixes, which I'm gonna most likely promote shortly on Facebook at least. But they needed to be prepared as well, because I did not have a studio version of the Saturday one of BitLive, and most likely the pictures are coming tomorrow of BitLive. There will be a lot of them, so that's why it waited for so long, because it will be a mixed album of several people, and if someone still feels like contributing to it and send their pictures that they took on BitLive, feel free to do so. So we are very happy to receive those, even after publishing that album, but needed some preparation, not to mention of course the videos that need some adjustments still, because the audio is not perfectly synced with the picture, and this is why they are not out just yet, but shortly they are coming as well, as much as we are allowed to upload, of course.
Yeah, and the video stuff will be uploaded soon as well. I just need to go through 14 hours of footage from various cameras.
Yeah, that's why it's a bit tricky, because obviously we want to provide you a better experience than even the live broadcast, where obviously there are always some glitches happening. It just happens that sometimes you cannot even do much about the audio and video desynced part, which probably wasn't super disturbing, but if you decide to upload it and leave it there for live, for great experience for others who haven't been there, then probably you prefer to polish it a little bit.
Yes.
So yeah, it's coming up, it's coming soon, we really promise, because it waited a little bit, and we know that. It's just that it's so many things to go through. but we are definitely on it right now, so that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's Jarle is breathing down my neck to produce some video footage for him because he wants to get going as well. He had 2 people running around the place as well, filming everything. So yeah, there's gonna be some footage. So
And he is the perfectionist of the perfectionist. That's for sure.
That
So
he is.
So we can't just randomly do things there because they need to be. And he's very right, actually, because they need to be. I agree on that, of course. Of course, at some point we need to get things out as well, but I understand the approach. And we have FS and...
Before you go there, Rick Hokeman says, I'm still here. Interaction is, in this case, it sucks. Don't know what you're referring to, but if you want to kind of interact with us more, I don't know, instantly and whatnot, you can join us on Discord. You can find us on slay.radio/Discord.
Yeah, we see what you are writing, but most of the people write from Discord, and then, of course, it's easier to be part of the conversation as well if you join there.
Yeah.
So feel free to do so. That's why. And of course, many people talk to many people on the channel, so sometimes it just happens that you have loads of things to do and just look around, and then some people might miss what you have said because just the speed and pace of the conversation. But no worries, we are here. We are not bots still. We are
still not bots. No,
yes,
no
so
AI here, I think.
And the other people are not bots either.
Unless we
as
live
far
in
as
a,
we know. Yeah.
Unless we live in a holographic universe, because then we are all essentially bots.
Yeah, true. Well, let's hope it's not the case for now.
Well, either way, I'm here. So unless someone powers off that virtual universe, then I'm gonna continue being here. So
Okay. So let's carry on with FS's request.
yes,
then.
let's.
Shall
Sorry, I
we?
interrupted you there.
No, it's all right. And this one is definitely again Johannes related because this would be Special Agent by Wobbler.
Come with me tonight, tonight. Can't you see I wanna be? Come with me tonight, tonight. Can't you see I wanna be with you?
this was a fun track by Wobbler.
Indeed.
Absolutely. Agree.
Bouncy, bouncy, joy, joy.
Bouncy, bouncy, joy, joy. Yeah. But yes, that's a perfect track. Where were we? Thus said, I really want to make another polka tune again, but work takes amount of time, but sometime in the future. Yeah, like work definitely takes some time. But yeah, we would love that
Yep.
as well.
Always fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can totally imagine some polka version of Sweet.
Ooh, that
That
would
would
be
be fun.
something.
That would be fun.
But also, just for kicks, checking it. Yeah, not the latest, almost the latest release on RKO. But not only on RKO, but on YouTube as well, right?
Yes.
So,
It probably, it went up on YouTube first.
yeah, so Ryan himself, Rao himself, made Sweet and of course uploaded a video of that on the 8th of November as his tribute as well. And I think that someone even mentioned it and they thought that we already played it. No, we didn't just yet. And I think this is probably the right time to play that one because this cannot be missed from the show for sure. Right?
No, it cannot.
Okay, then are we?
Then we shall.
Okay.
Rhino and with Sweet.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very nice.
My God, fantastic. He is.
Indeed, he does the Sunday service thing on that one. Very
He
nice.
Definitely
And
does.
yeah, the first time I heard it, I was wondering what was going on with the voice and whatnot. But now, when you see what is going on, it kind of makes sense. He's just using his voice as an instrument essentially, and then plays it. Very
Yep.
nice.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
mind blown, definitely. So yeah, this definitely we could not have missed from this show.
No, we definitely were gonna play that at some point.
And also, like other artists, also sometimes re-release their songs right now on YouTube. Like, let's take Necropolo, who did re-release his Zoom actually.
Yeah.
For the occasion.
And also, by the way, the thing we played, you might have noticed right at the end there, it's from YouTube, from Ryan's own channel, called, appropriately enough, Ryan, with capitals. So you can find it by searching for Ryan and Sweet.
Ryan and Sweet.
Yes, on YouTube.
So essentially, Ryan is sweet. Okay.
He is a sweet man, yes.
Okay then. So yeah, since Necro re-released his thing as well, I thought that would probably nice to re-listen to, because he added with a nice kind of analyzer and stuff his Zoom Necropolo C64 Hypercharger Remix. That's the full name of it. Also a tribute to Johannes.
Indeed. Here is Zoom.
Necropolo and Zoom. What a great track. And it remains a great track. I think the first release date was to 2018 on RKO, probably. Was it?
I think it
18,
was.
yes, October. So about 4 years ago. This track is about 4 years old. Unbelievable.
There was a
It will be ageless.
missing screen there from the.
Yeah,
from the end.
that's important. Yeah. Cheers, Necro. Hi. Yeah. We pretty much have talked throughout the whole night last time when we were at function, I think in September.
Yeah.
So we
talked
were
and talked and talked and talked and talked.
almost the last ones to leave the party around 5, 6, I don't know. And we
Early
just
morning.
just talk with Necropolo until the morning. So yeah, that's how great those parties are.
Indeed. It's all the great people.
Indeed, they are. And oh my god, we have barely almost like 15 minutes left. And yep.
Well, that went quick.
Yeah, that went quick indeed. Annette Halberstunde still didn't reach out about another request.
I'm sorry, what?
Annette Halberstunde. That means half hour,
Yeah.
basically. So anyway, she was the one requesting Tiger Mission from Press Play on tape. But we started with that track, so I guess that will be it then. We will see so many great tracks actually, even today. So you people are amazing. The requests are amazing as well. And the following one was not Johannes related. It's Mark Cooksey originally, but a nice one as well from Banan.
Banana.
And I think Banan is still from IRC, right? Is he there? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sticking to his guns and hangs around on IRC.
Yep. So
Good on him.
definitely. And let's keep it retro, right?
Yeah.
So Phrygian, I think it's Phrygian, right? Because I never know how to pronounce his name. Phrygian and Ramparts Oriental Battle was his request. And yeah, Phrygian is doing great tracks as well.
Indeed.
So why not carry on with this one then?
I think that's a great idea. We only have 15 minutes left, so let's get to it.
Phrygian and Rampart Oriental Battle.
Quite a nice, funny tune, that.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely lead, so to speak.
Indeed. Quite a jolly one.
When you say jolly, I always think actually if this is a good thing by you or not, because I know you like dark and I know you like great melodies, but you still prefer dark. So when something is jolly and you say jolly, then it just always makes me wonder, is jolly, but probably it's not your preference if it's jolly, is it?
Well, if I say I'm happy, it doesn't mean I'm sad. Same thing here.
Okay.
Jolly is still good.
Just asking. So jolly is good. Unrecognized comment, you need to implement something to that. Kane is on penises again for
Of course
some
he is.
reason. Yeah.
SBKM is trying the jolly thing, but yeah, unrecognized command. Jolly.
Yeah, not implemented just yet.
No.
Maybe later. We will see about that. And Annette Halbestunde finally sent in another request. So this time we will do that. And this would be Gorm Jensen and Street Cred Boxing.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Who has done that? Is that?
Gorm Jensen.
Oh, yeah, but the original.
It was on the tip of my tongue. Hang on a minute. That's also Bjerregaard. So
nice.
Definitely a very relevant request.
Definitely, yes.
I guess
haven't even heard of it.
Street Cred Boxing is not as well known, of course, as Stormlord, but this is what is great about it. So today we even learn new things as well. It's
very nice.
awesome.
Beep, 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 beep.
Gorm Jensen, Street Cred Boxing.
And yes, I have heard that song many times before. I just didn't know the name of it.
Yeah, you were definitely whistling it. So I wasn't that familiar with that one though. So that was a very pleasant surprise for me as well.
Nice.
Great to know about it.
Indeed. And if someone had asked me, oh, this song, and whistled or hummed it to me, I would have, oh yeah, I know that one. I would have had no chance of naming it or telling you who made it or anything.
So you wouldn't know it's Johannes, but
No.
it is him. It is him.
Very nice.
And before our final song, actually, I thought that there was one thing that wasn't requested just yet.
And
it's-
you're gonna cry about it now?
No, I actually have a dry throat, so I need some water. But meanwhile, when this will happen, I guess there's one thing we need to mention, very important, cooperation between Ryan and Johannes, obviously. The Flimbo cannot be missed
That is
from
true.
the show. And the
Yes.
latest remix of Flimbo is a live performance remix made by Fluke, who we recently have met on BitLive. Hi, and cheers. Flimbo's Quest title theme live performance by Fluke. So, yeah, very nice job. I would definitely watch sometime the live performance, how it looks like as well. So,
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel.
Yep.
So I guess he posted it there.
Yep.
And if you want to find all of the YouTube channels for all of the people, you can join Discord and look in the About channel. There's a bunch of them. I
you are so
update,
thoughtful about
update
that.
that list every now and then when I find new ones.
Yeah, awesome. So it's always great to learn more.
Indeed.
And this brings us to our last track of the evening and the goodbyes and all of that.
Yes, in Swedish that's very funny. The goodbyes.
Yeah, I guess now you need to elaborate because others
No.
won't understand or you don't.
That is good.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
be too disgusting. Right.
Ziduder asks, where's Kane's channel? It's not remix channel friendly, so I did not post it in there.
It's
There you
not
go.
for our innocent eyes.
Exactly. My eyes started bleeding just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, this has went quick, I guess. And
Yeah, that went really quick.
And yeah, I guess it's to sum it up, it's really devastating what happened. But now we are richer with a few tunes that we didn't know for sure, and definitely our deepest condolences go out to his family and closest friends, because it is a terrible thing, even when it's just not the musician but the person that we are talking about. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough to meet him. You ever meet him?
No, I was trying to think back if he was at any of the Bit Lives, but I can't recall seeing him, or I definitely didn't speak to him at any of them. He might have been to one of them or so, but yeah, never got the chance to actually talk to him. So that is unfortunate.
That it is indeed. So yeah, it's he definitely left a huge legacy behind, and he will keep inspiring people just like he did during the past 30, 40 years. I
Yeah.
don't know how many. Like
Yeah, and
many.
he was very frequented all the jazz clubs and whatnot over there in Lubbock, Texas. So yeah, the kind of regular place he played at very often. I don't know if I have actually. Let's see if I have his channel among the channels. I don't think I do, but I will update and put that in there. I did update the description on this very show on YouTube. So if you check that out, there's a bunch of links to Johannes's various endeavors and interviews and that sort of thing. But yes, I join you in the saying very sad, of course, that he passed, and very sad that we lost a great musician. So yeah, and way too young, just one year older than me.
Yeah, it's so scary as well. So we really wish the best for everyone, especially those that knew him closely. So
Yeah,
and he will definitely live forever within his melodies that he left behind. And thank you everyone for keeping up with us tonight, and also sending in all those great requests and suggestions. Some of them we even
Good job.
didn't know, and it's really great to get familiar with them. And I think we can say that we will be back next week.
yeah, I am pretty sure we can set something up for that. Yes.
We need to be prepared for that.
Yes.
But we will be back with a bit of a different setting than usual, but it's gonna be just a temporary
Yes,
thing, so
you in that chair will be a little bit more hairy.
it might happen, yes.
yeah.
I grow a beard in a week
Yes.
or so, yes.
Yeah, imagine the shaving she must go through every day.
Big work, big job, that's it. And yeah, it's regular schedule. You can expect anything, and follow the Slay Radio Facebook page, because there we will definitely post shortly some things as well. And we are absolutely on it. It's just it took some time, but now it's on its way. So getting there.
Yeah, ever so slowly, but getting there.
Yeah, and yeah, thanks everyone again for spending the night with us, and we wish you also the best. for the night. Sweet dreams. And we will say goodbye with Z-Duder's Wind Down suggestion, which is a good one. It's a Rhine and Tiger Mission high score tune from Nexus 6581 from Riowa. So wow. So definitely a good finish for the evening, and take care everyone. Stay tuned, and we will be with you shortly again.
Have a good night. Sleep in tights.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
See you.